Hey, what's good? Video Fearless Fam Amani channel here with a quick check-in. Hopefully everybody's doing well. So I'm going to provide a YouTube update because I hit a milestone finally. I'm going to share 5 do's and don'ts. I'm also going to give you an update on how my 30 videos in 30 days is going. All right. So first of all, hopefully everybody's had a great week. It's been kind of tense and, it's been kind of nail biting because of the results that everybody's watching right now, the political results. It looks like Biden is winning. So I'm not gonna take political sides. It is what it is. I feel like regardless, this world is in some deep snot right now, and we still got a ways to go. 2021 isn't even here yet. Who knows what it's gonna bring? Hopefully, it'll bring some calmer waters, but that's yet to be seen. But hopefully, everything with the transition in the United States goes fair and finally, or goes fine. I'm assuming it will. Don't get my advice is don't get emotionally involved with the outcome because it is what it is. Who's gonna win is who's meant to win, and whatever happens after that is out of our control, anyways. Just roll with the tide. You don't have to get mad at your relative who's their Trump supporter, or your neighbor who's their Trump supporter. If your neighbor's a Biden supporter, or if your relative's a Biden supporter, it doesn't matter, right? It is what it is. All right, so I'm just gonna get that off my chest. All right, so I hit a milestone on my YouTube page. Yes, it took me a while, but I hit 100 subscribers this week. So that's quite a that's a feat, right? Because YouTube isn't the easiest of platforms, first of all, and it's just one of those things where you just got to stay at it. That's my best advice to anyone who started on YouTube. I guess 100 subscribers means I get to choose a vanity URL. That's pretty much all I get to do, and I'm gonna keep making content. And the funny thing is, well, it's not funny, but my most recent subscribers all came since I started this 30 videos in 30 days video marketing. I don't want to call it a challenge, but it's sort of like a mini course. They're just lessons, basically video lessons. So if you're interested in subscribing to my YouTube channel, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the lessons that I'll be sharing. All right, so what I want to do is share, and this is actually my next YouTube video that's gonna publish, but I might share this on YouTube, I might not. So I just want to go over the 5 video don'ts. All right, because when I recorded this today, I shared 5 video do's, and I figure share 5 video don'ts. All right, so my first don't is don't try to record a video cold. What I mean by that is you don't rehearse, you don't figure out what you're gonna say, you try to wing it, ad lib it. That's not the thing to do. I'm gonna race through these because the video that I'm publishing has a lot more details for you. Number 2, don't make a video if you don't understand how to use the gear or the camera or any of the audio equipment. Why do I say that? Well, because you got to know how to use your camera, whether you're using a smartphone, whether you're using a DSLR, whatever camera you're using, you have to know how to use it. Are you going to shoot a manual? Are you going to shoot an autofocus? Is it going to expose automatically? Is it a manual exposure? You got to know some basic features and how to use your camera. How are you going to transfer your footage onto your computer? You got to know all those things. So just don't think that by hitting record, that's recording a video. You might be able to record a video, but can you get it on the internet? That's a whole other question. Don't make a video. Oh, don't try to make a video if you don't know how to edit, especially if you're going to have like a lot of elements, like you have a lot of shots, like if you're creating a skit or anything like that. You got to know how to edit your video if you're going to have a lot of clips and a lot of different elements to work with. If you're going to have some B-roll, music, narration, if you're going to have different shots, different angles, different takes, you got to know how to put it all together. Now, if you don't know how to edit, you might have to partner with an editor. Those are really your options. If you want to create like a video masterpiece, and you don't know how to edit, you got to partner with an editor, or else you got to learn how to edit yourself. That's just what it is. All right. Don't make a video if you're not confident in the information you're sharing, if you're not an expert. Why do I say that? Well, because people usually turn to other business owners or to solve problems. So if they're doing a search online, if they're searching Facebook, if they're searching LinkedIn, like hashtags, if they're searching YouTube by the keywords, you gotta make sure that you know what you're talking about. You got to make sure that you're the expert. And if you're not the expert, maybe you're just a couple grades ahead of the class. You at a minimum have to be that. You don't have to be the guru of gurus, but just be a couple of grades ahead of your audience. If that's what your product or appeals to, just be a couple of grades ahead, but you got to know your information. You got to be confident in that information. You got to know what you're talking about. And the last tip, don't make a video if you're not yourself. If you're trying to be like someone else, trying to copy another person's style, don't try to be another Gary Vee, another Grant Cardone, another Marie Forleo, or any of the experts that are out there. You gotta do you. You gotta be you. Even though you might be tempted because they've had a measure of success with their particular style of delivery, that's them. And if you're not being yourself, the audience is gonna see through that. And then you got to keep up this persona that isn't really you. And if you're like me, when I was on television, it just didn't jive anyways. When I was trying to be the raw reporter, that wasn't really my style. That wasn't who I was. You got to be yourself, all right? So hopefully those tips help you out. I'm going to be real short here. But remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're seeing this on YouTube or if you're on another network, just follow me. This is my channel. And you know what to do. You know what we do. Peace.